Guy, like, all right, cool. Y'all want me to fight over there? Send me something first.
Yeah.
Send me something first.
Right.
I don't got to fight. You know why fighters going over there? Because they can't sell here. I can sell here. So I ain't got to go over there.
Right.
What they making over there, I'm making here.
Is my partner saying, all right, cool. You guys want me to fight over there? Send me something first. Okay. I don't have to fight. You know why fighters are going over there? Because they can't sell here. I can sell here. So I don't have to go over there and see what they're making over there. Gervonta Davis has always been renowned for his unvarnished honesty.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
His recent remarks have caused some to doubt his dedication to the sport. Over the past few months, Davis has made it apparent that his dissatisfaction with boxing is profound, whether it was his well-known declaration that boxing is trash.
He feel like he got the power because he got the cash. So it's like, let me for everybody else type shit. Like, let me take. But he's, I mean, I don't know. You can't.
Or his comments, the rift in Davis's passion for the game is more apparent than ever after his feud with Turki Sheik. 25 is the following year. I'm over it. And the controversy surrounding his non-attendance at the coveted Ring Magazine Awards, often referred to as the Oscars of boxing, only served to fan the flames. The event brought together some of the biggest stars in the sport in London. I don't know you can't stars like Evander Holyfield and Alexander Usyk, but he feels like he has the power because he has the money, so he's saying, let me, everyone else type.
Viva Chanito! Chanos! Viva Chanito!
__ celebrate the occasion with well-known young artists like Ryan Garcia. Stevenson Shakur, Teofimo Lopez, and Devin Haney were present, but Tank was conspicuously absent, leading to a great deal of conjecture. Many wondered why a fighter of his caliber would be left out, and Davis himself took to social media to vent his ire. The target of his ire was none other than Turki Alek, the Saudi Arabian sports magnate and owner of the Ring magazine for Tank. He has been outspoken about his disgust with boxing's politics and the growing commercialization.
Looks like Turki Sheik may be buying PBC, up to $1 billion in debt. So Gervonta Davis talking about he needs 2 Ferraris. Let's just say he's going to be calling himself Abdul Wahid.
That has diverted attention from fighters and fans. There is simply too much politics in boxing. According to Davis, decisions are now being made by people who don't even care about the sport, not the combatants. His anger appears to stem from his conviction that external factors are undermining the sport's integrity, and his rocky past with Alek has only made him more disillusioned.
Excellency over there in Saudi Arabia, he got it going on. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He just may be the savior of boxing. It's reported that he wants Tank Davis. And
Gervonta Davis is stating that he needs 2 Ferraris because it appears that Turki may be purchasing PBC and incurring debt of up to $1 billion. To put it simply, he will be calling himself. Abdul Wahid also stated that a string of unsuccessful negotiations seems to have strained the friendship between Davis and Alek. As part of Saudi Arabia's attempt to draw well-known fighters to its shores, Davis has now disclosed that Sheik approached him with offers to take part in a high-profile event. However, Tank made it clear right away that he wasn't going to make it easy.
Turki said he got your 2 Ferraris ready. What you think about that?
Oh,
Turki said he got your 2 Ferraris ready.
I need 3 now.
A move that some viewed as bold and others as astute. Davis insisted on having 2 Ferraris before he would even consider negotiating. His Excellency is in Saudi Arabia, and he's got it going on. I'll say it now. He might be the boxing world's salvation. It's been claimed that he wants a tank. In Saudi Arabia, Davis's request from Ferrari may have seemed excessive to many, but he explained that it wasn't just about the money. It was also about establishing his value in a field that he feels is increasingly biased toward wealthy people rather than those who genuinely love the sport. The money isn't the only thing that matters to Davis, though, and I didn't feel valued. With a combination of humor and defiance, Alek answered the request by adding, "We'll send you 2 gloves if you want that."
Well, my experience with Turki has been, a pleasure. Everything has been straight down the line. Everything's been good. The conversation's been great.
What do you think of Lenko Turki saying he has your 2 Ferraris ready? Oh, Turki said he has your 2 Ferraris ready. I need 3 now. Davis's unwillingness to accept Al Sheikh's demands was not just about contracts or automobiles. Rather, it was a reflection of his general discontent with the nature of boxing, which has changed. Earlier this year, Davis claimed that there was too much trash, too much drama, and not enough attention paid to what truly matters. Some people at the time wrote off his remarks as the impatience of a boxer at the top of his game.
It looked like you were like, the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment. And now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
But as the months have gone by, it's become evident that his worries are more serious. The conflict between the Ring magazine and Al Sheikh for Davis, the Saudi Arabian influence in boxing embodies the flaws he observes. While many athletes have welcomed the influx of money and the chance for enormous payouts, Snub seems to have distilled many of the faults Tank has with the sport. Davis is still dubious. He claimed that they don't care about the bouts, the viewers, or the fighters. It's all about who can pay the most, although not everyone shares his skepticism. Some contend that the money coming into boxing from countries like Saudi Arabia has revitalized the sport, giving fighters new opportunities and drawing in larger audiences, giving many fighters the chance to secure life insurance. Well, my experience in Turkey has been enjoyable, and everything has gone smoothly. Changing salaries is sufficient justification.
I know he feel like how I feel when I be wanting to see them big fights be made. He got the money to throw it at everybody so they can shut up talking about that money.
Self in as the middleman to get the job done.
To ignore worries about commercialization, but Davis believes that the fundamentals of the sport are at risk. I've put in a lot of effort to be here, and for me, this is about more than just a paycheck. It's about what boxing represents, he said. Martin Frank, press conference, you seem to be saying that retirement conversations had not even been considered at this time, and now you constantly bringing it up. Is this because you've clearly enjoyed boxing since you were a child and everything? Beyond money, Davis is frustrated with Alec.
Hey, look, the PBC is going down. That's why he's hanging his head low. Tank, quote unquote, is retiring, but it's not from boxing, bro. When he said he was out, he didn't even say from the sport first. He out of PBC. Like, he don't even want to have no connections for them, bro. Any connections with them. So, hey, he gonna try to get the bag with Turki Al Sheikh. He'll probably have about 4 fights after the 3 fights this upcoming year, which I'm hopeful for because I'm a Tank fan.
They made it obvious they wanted me and would stop at nothing to get me, but it felt forced. It wasn't about the fights or the fans. It was about their goal, the pressure to agree to conditions, and what he characterized as a lack of true respect left a bitter taste. The situation is made more complex by Davis's tense relationship with other fighters and his willingness to point out what he perceives to be systemic flaws in the system, as well as his back and forth with Terrence. Tank said this sentiment has been echoed in his broader criticisms of boxing, where he believes fighters are frequently treated as pawns in a larger game.
That's why I respect Tank. Hey, Tank, you got a new fan, dog. You got a new fan. You a real one, dog. As of late, you've been showing me you a real one. I like that. Yes, you've been showing me that you are a real one. Now, if you go over there and
For example, Crawford emphasized the financial dynamics that frequently dominate boxing conversations after he made a joke about Davis's concerns, and then retaliated by comparing their wages, highlighting the sport's increasing emphasis on money over merit. I am aware that he feels the same way I do when I want to see them get into heated arguments. He has the money to throw at everyone to get them to stop talking about it, and you act as the go-between to finish the task. Another well-known fighter, Shakur Stevenson, also offered his thoughts on the Davis-Alec feud. He implied that Alec might one day make Davis an alluring offer to bring him to Saudi Arabia, highlighting the power of the Saudi Sports Authority. However, for Davis, the matter goes beyond the amount of money. Rather, it's about protecting what he believes to be the core of boxing. Tank stunned fans earlier this year by implying that he might be considering retirement, saying, "Sometimes I feel like I've done enough." His growing disillusionment with the sport has led some to think that he may be considering leaving the sport entirely.
David, he said to me, send to me 2 Ferrari to play in Saudi Arabia. I said to him, we will send to you 2 gloves if you want to play in Saudi Arabia. That's it.
Hey, look, the PBC is going down, which is why he got his Tank quote, and he's hanging his head low. He claims to be retiring, but it's not from boxing, bro. He didn't even mention it when he said he was leaving the PBC, saying he didn't want to have any connection to the sport. He's going to try to get the bag with Turki Ali, and after the 3 fights this coming year, he'll probably have about 4 fights, which I'm hoping for because I'm a Tank fan. Although many at the time disregarded the remarks, his recurring annoyances and his feud with Alec.
We don't have to, again, sell our soul, as they say, for money. That's quite a way to put it.
Have given them more significance. While some regard Davis's remarks as a much-needed voice of reason, others see them as nothing more than a show of resentment over perceived slights that have fueled the controversy. Davis's recent accusations of Turki Alec and the Saudi influence in boxing have stirred heated debates in the sport. Tim Bradley, a former boxing champion and broadcaster, has publicly supported Davis, lauding his unreserved approach and strengthening his own cynicism about the commercialization of boxing. That's why I admire Tank. Hey Tank, you have a new fan, and a real one, dog. Lately, you've been showing me that you are a real one, and I like that. If you go over there, you'll see that Tank is a real one. Tank's recent outrage is partly due to his exclusion from the Ring Magazine award ceremony.
So they say Turki Al-Sheikh is not with the cherry picking or not paying fighters who cherry pick. So why is he willing to pay so much money to cherry pick